Hi everyone and welcome back. At Stealthy Wood, we work with several suppliers, each one providing us with one or two types of products. As we want to automate our purchase process as much as possible, we're thinking about using blanket orders for some of our purchases. Blanket orders are confirmed long-term orders for supplying specified goods for a fixed period or for a fixed quantity. Doing this will allow us to group purchases that would otherwise happen over an extended period and also receive discounts based on quantity. It's also a great way to simplify the ordering process for items that we order repeatedly. Rather than creating 100 different purchase orders, we can create a blanket order and receive the products in multiple deliveries. Doing so eliminates the need to search for new suppliers or renegotiate the terms and prices of a contract. So let's see how it works in our Stealthy Wood database. All right, here I am on my database, specifically looking at the purchase application. Now, what we're going to do is go to configuration, purchase agreement types. Okay, in order to see this menu item, I of course needed to activate the option in the settings of this application. So if you haven't done that, be sure you do that now. So since I had that, I activated that and I have it saved. I have two purchase agreement types here by default. So my call for tender and my blanket order. And we're going to focus on the blanket order in this video, but if you're interested in the call for tender, be sure you check out the other video on that. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so we have some options here for the blanket order. Of course, we have the name, which is our agreement type, and then we can have our selection type. So how we select our request for quotations, if we want to select multiple or if we want to select only one. Since this is a blanket order, of course, we want to select multiple. Okay, and then on the right, we can say how we would like to add data to new quotations. Okay, so if we want to use the lines of agreement from the blanket order, or if we want to do it manually, and same with the quantities as well. So in this case, I'm going to use the lines of agreements for the actual products, but I'm going to set the quantities that I would like to purchase on each quotation myself. So I want to set the quantities manually. All right, now that we've seen this, let's go ahead and see it in action. So we're going to go to orders, and then we're going to go to our purchase agreements, and we're going to create a new one. So I'm going to click on create. Okay, so once I have my draft blanket order, first of all, I need to be sure that I select blanket order here. It might not be there by default. It depends on the sequence of your purchase agreement types. But here, let's go ahead and select blanket order. All right, and then I'm going to choose a vendor. Okay, so I'm going to choose Gemini Furniture, actually. So in fact, I had a conversation with Gemini Furniture, and they're going to cut me a little deal on some products, okay? But the deal that we have, they say, okay, we're going to give you this nice discount, but you need to purchase all of the items before a certain amount of time. So actually, we're going to add an agreement deadline because of that. So today is February 4th. Let's go ahead and say we have a month. All right, for this agreement. And then we're going to add the product as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose our product. Let's say our office chair. Okay, so I added it here. And then I'm going to select the quantity, or I'm going to add the quantity that I need to order overall for this blanket order. Okay, so it might not be the individual quantities on each quotation, but the quantity that this blanket order covers. So I'm going to go ahead and say 100 here. Okay, and then I'm going to also add the price that we agreed on as well, which is, let's say, $10. All right, so it's a really good deal. So let's go ahead and save this, and then we're going to confirm, and we're going to see that this blanket order goes from draft to ongoing, and then we can start creating some new quotations just by clicking the new quotation button. All right, when I click on the new quotation button, I'm going to have a draft RFQ here. So we see request for quotation. All right, I see that the product was added as well as the unit price, but not the quantity because I wanted to set that manually. So let's go ahead and say 10, for example, here. All right, we're going to go ahead and save this, and then we will confirm. And once it's confirmed, of course, we see from RFQ to purchase order, and we have a receipt as well. But let's go back to the blanket order and see what happened on this level. Okay, so first of all, we're going to see that we have that RFQ here, so we can always access that easily. No matter how many we have, we can just go back and review everything that we've ordered quickly. And I also see that the ordered quantities here has been updated as well. All right, it has gone from 0 to 10 ordered quantities. All right, so that's really cool as well. We can keep track directly from the blanket order. We don't only have to review all of our RFQs to have that information. Now, something else I want to point out is since I am using this vendor, Gemini Furniture, now when I go to my product template, the vendor will be added there under the purchase tab. All right, I have Gemini Furniture, but as you can see, Gemini Furniture was already added. So we had Gemini Furniture earlier. If we purchase a quantity of 12, the price would be $90. But below, we're actually going to see that we have Gemini Furniture again, and we have a specific agreement with them as well. And we have the price for that product. So it's added to the product template so we can keep track of everything that's going on with our vendors for this item as well. So that's really cool. All right, so that's the basics of the blanket order. As you can see, it's so easy to manage this flow. So definitely take advantage of that with Odoo. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.